My dearest, my wonderful friends, beloved of God and all the Buddhas in all directions and in all times. So beloved that all the Bodhisattvas, meaning saints and sages, have to descend into this world to rescue you, to support you, to help you, to bring you back to your deserved, highly searched for heavenly home. We have too many terminologies in the religious field. Now, when we say heavenly home, you also know that means Buddha's lands, different Buddha's lands. And in the Buddha's lands, there are different levels of attainment. It depends on how much you have earned spiritual merit-wise while you are still in the physical domain. Yeah, you know that. All of you know that. In case some of you are newly initiated, I have to repeat that for you to understand. And do not cling to terminology, whether or not it's heaven's, God's home, Buddha's land, or Buddha's home. All right? Yes. Now, last time we talked about the preciousness of the body, this physical body that you see, feel, touch, and appreciate every day. Buddha has said that to be able to have this physical body is like one in a million chance. He had a parable saying that to be able to inherit or to be gifted with a human body, it is as difficult as a blind turtle person. Once in thousands of years, being able to come up to the surface of the sea. And at that moment, there is the wood piece that flows on top of the surface of the water. And that wood piece has a hole in it. And that turtle person happened to have his head just, go through that hole. That's how difficult it is for anyone, any soul, to have a human body. Now, there are many things that we can use the human body for. You know that. Most people use it just for physical entertainment, survival, and success in different physical fields. But there are more facts to that. With this physical body, you can do wonders. You can have magical power to help people. Of course, to harm people also. We come to that later. This body, with all your intact physical construction, like from head to toe, every little inch of it gives you so many wonders that you would never be able to find out unless you are a top enlightened person. That's difficult to achieve in one lifetime. Only some people can. Like the Buddha, some of his disciples, not all, not even the 10th successor of the Buddha afterward. And for example, Jesus Christ, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Lord Mahavira, etc. Also, I can list them all for you. Now, these masters, they don't just master the spiritual realm so that they can come up and down, in and out from all directions, from hell to astral level to the physical world that we're living in. For example, this is one of the physical worlds that we live in, and all the way up to the lowest heaven and to the highest possible heaven, if that's His will. Now, in order to master the spiritual domain, we know what to do already, yes? We go and test and pray to see if the master we meet, if we ever meet one at all, as the real one that has gone traversing all over the universe and can bring you anywhere far away from suffering and the karma world, such as our world right now, for example, okay? That is a difficult journey, but it's easy if you're sincere and pray to God that you will meet one and do all you can, also physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, as you know. to be able to reach gods, saints and sages, meaning Buddhas, merciful domain, so that they can help you, so that a master will manifest to you. Either she is already in the world in the physical form, or will be coming. You need a living master, no matter what, okay? In order to transmit to you this living power of liberation, enlightenment, and forever bliss, happiness, blessing. And whatever power you can think of, you will have it once you reach perfect enlightenment. But before that, you already have a lot of blessings, miracle power, and power to help yourself and others, to bless yourself and bless others as well. You all know that already since you have heard many lectures before. And if you're new, you can look at all these lectures which are available on DVDs and or on the website of Supreme Master Television. Please search, read, listen as much as you can so that you understand more. For the mind to understand, the soul understood already at the time of initiation. And even before that, when you long for initiation. But the mind needs to be satisfied, because the mind can easily misunderstand or, be influenced by the negative force in this world and lead you astray and blind your intelligence and wisdom. Now, the body, from head to toe, from your hair to the nails of your toes, contains myriads of wonders and miraculous powers. From heaven to hell, from the past to the present to the future. You can know it all if you master the power that's inherited in your physical temple, which you call the body. Okay. I make it simple. I hope I can. But there's so much that you can't use it all in the physical body, or you don't really need. Of course, whatever you need, you can draw it out from your body's inherited information. It's difficult for me to choose words here because it's not like something you can buy in the supermarket with every ingredient printed on it, okay? But of course, God has made it cleverly so that not bad people can use it. Those bad people like witches and charlatans can only do black magic, cheap ones, from the astral world or between the karma gap, as I have told you. They cannot achieve this mastery of the body's information. You have to be pure at heart, inside you, because the king of karma knows everything. Before you even think, and after you're thinking, whatever you plan, you think, is all recorded in your own, subconscious. And the king of karma, we know all that. So we can't hide anything. I told you many times before that this universe is transparent. Your heart is exposed in all directions, at all times, for all to see. Well, some humans don't see it, but the heavenly beings will see it. And all the kings of the world will see it, different kings. And the king of karma of all knows everything about what you think, what you plan, and what you want. Now, for example, I tell you, one of the postures that you can use to benefit from the body is the one that you know, Guan Yin, okay? The one that you do in meditation on the sound of the universe, the word of God, the teaching of the Buddhas. That's just one, okay? That's one, and we cannot even openly tell people. Of course, some fake come in and couldn't make much use of it because there's some information deeper inside they cannot reach if they are bad inside their heart. Even if they learn, they can't use much or they hear nothing. So all the heavens protectors know to protect the truth teaching, That's just one. But with that posture alone, if you combine it with other bodily postures, you will achieve much, much, much more, which I can't tell you. You know a lot already without even any combination with other bodily postures. But still, there are much more that I cannot really transfer to you. God doesn't permit me to transfer them just openly or to anybody. It has to be a pure person, otherwise it could harm him or her if he sees not pure. When wanting to practice all these secret postures of the body, which contains so much vast information that no one could know in this world, God doesn't just grant that to anybody. Has selected, the worthy ones. Now, I'm sorry I can't even teach you, okay? Huh? I'm not allowed to. And also, even if I wanted to teach you, even if I'm allowed to, it has to be very intimate. Like we have to be next to each other even, in order to copy all the postures and learn them by heart. You're not allowed to even talk about them. You're not allowed to even write them down. That is the thing. But some are already in the open, so I can expound on these publicized postures and explain them to you. God allows me to do that. Just some for your example, not too much further, okay? Because there are too many, like the posture for information of the world within 1 year. Yeah, the posture to know the future within 2 years, and the posture to know many other things. Of course, for yourself to know, it's different, it's easy. But if you want to know all that for the world, there could be some hindrance, yes. Of course, because the Maya will fight, tooth and nail to kill you, to harm you, to obstruct you, to delay your mission in any way possible.